Good evening. I am Daniel, your opera singing and beatboxing host for tonight's entertainment. Tonight, we will be listening to a classic, if you will, Grinning Ghosts, performed by VoicePlay. Some of you might be wondering where this song originated from. And coincidentally, I was deep in Norland Square, attending a gathering at this beautiful mansion. It was quite lively. The dining hall was immaculate. The mansion itself was stunning. A gorgeous backyard filled to the brim with life and beautiful gardens as far as the eye could see. The mansion itself was owned by Captain Lafitte himself, and every gathering he threw there was always dazzling and immaculate. This tune that we're about to listen to was first played at the last gathering I attended, and unfortunately, it has been centuries since I have last heard it. So join me, if you will, for what I'm sure is going to be a beautiful rendition of one of my favorite songs, Grinning Ghosts.
Tombstones quake. Spooks come out for a swinging wake. Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
When the moon climbs high on the dead oak tree,
Spooks awake for the midnight spree. Creepy creeps with eerie eyes
start to shriek and harmonize.
Grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Try to hide,
or a silly spook makes it by your side, shrouded in the daft
All right.
disguise. They pretend to terrorize. Grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Okay.
sail into the night and sing their frightful tone.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion.
Yes.
Please move to the dead center of the room. When you hear the knell of a requiem bell, weird scream where spirits dwell. Restless bones etherealize. Rises spooks of every size. Grinning ghosts come out to socialize. When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Oh, I very much quite enjoyed that. Some things that I immediately love just off the top of my head. They incorporated a new verse into the song that wasn't in the original. However, I found it to be very appropriate for the structure of the song. Everything worked very well. Alongside, they added a lot of sound effects, such as the werewolf howling at the moon. Very chilling. Oh, it sings to my faded heart. However, they incorporated the beatboxing very well in this tune. It wasn't over-dramatized, it was just enough to generate a fair amount of momentum and complement the actual a cappella of the piece, which was magnificent. They added their own flair with a bunch of the harmonies as well, and I'm very excited to pick them apart, piece by piece. So let's do that, shall we? That entire intro was so well done. Traditional barbershop chords being performed very well. They were all breathing together, and the foley of the creak of the door and that slide from their bass going down into the depths, while our lively butler of the mansion greets us warmly by saying that they've been dying to have us. Oh, my faded heart is so full. Also, I need to comment. This is a video of VoicePlay, who are still living. They do an incredible job replicating the busts back at the mansion. Quite enjoyable to see them like this. And also their movements are very reminiscent of those busts. I recall them as if it were yesterday that I visited them.
Over the cryptos creak and the tombstones quake.
Spooks come out for a swinging wake.
Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Beautiful chord progression there. I'd like to listen to that again. So off-putting from the original, but so different from the original, but I quite enjoy these very intriguing harmonic progressions that they're engaging with here.
Creak and the tombstones quake.
Spooks come out for a swinging wake.
Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
When the moon climbs high on the dead oak tree, spooks awake for the midnight spree.
Creepy creeps with eerie eyes
Start to shriek and harmonize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to.
So something interesting about this last verse here is that it begins with a more modern day pop style. And then we go back into a traditional sound with this classic bass. And then we get this very brief yet very powerful vocal run. And it's very interesting having the dichotomy between the traditional a cappella sound with modern styles of pop music. VoicePlay actually does seem to mesh those two styles very well together here. And I get this wonderful chilling sensation throughout the core of my non-existent being. Quite dazzling.
Awake for the midnight spree.
Creepy creeps with eerie eyes
Start to shriek and harmonize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close.
That bass, oh, fills my heart. I love it.
Your eyes and don't try to hide. Or a silly spook makes it by your side.
shrouded in a daft disguise.
They pretend to terror.
Oh, that beautiful descending cadential structure. They pretend to terrorize. Just those chromaticisms and the way it flows down very eerily. Oh, magnificent. One more time.
Side.
Shrouded in a daft disguise.
They pretend
socialize.
Oh, I love the way that they touch on that. Come out. Again, very different from the original, but I love this arrangement. It's very fun and whimsical. It promotes the livelihood of the party. Ooh, loved the way that that was sliced. Ooh, ooh, yes. And just having that synth turned down. Ooh, loved that. Very good stuff there. And I can tell that it was performed through both modern technology, but also their voices all being shifted down at that point. Very well done there.
Begin to shed their skin and deep and shake their bones. Apaches sail into the night and sing their frightful tone.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion. Please move to the dead center of the room.
I love how his voice pans from one ear out the other. Very reminiscent of when I last visited the mansion, and the ghost host also had a very similar effect. Oh, quite a nice touch there. Also, I love the hurry back in the middle of his cadential phrase. Adds a nice little homage to the end of the visit. Ooh, I love that.
When you hear the knell of a requiem bell,
Weird glows gleam where spirits dwell.
restless bones etherealize.
Rise and spooks of every size.
Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Ooh, I loved that. Beautiful key change. It felt right. It was very strong, and it was very forceful. It's not like we were taking notes from one key and slowly transitioning into another key. It was very clear that we were entering a new key right after we finished the previous. And the jaggedness and erratic nature of, I'm not sure if I could call it animation, but let's just watch his face again as he sings those notes.
Etherealize.
Rise and spooks of every size.
Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Oh, so dazzling. They did such a remarkable job with that piece. I just feel so alive listening to it. Wonderful mixing and mastering done throughout the entirety of this piece. And I also love the fact that Earl was able to sustain that note without a ton of vibrato impeding it. It was very pure and allowed it to be consistent all the way through into the next cadence, so the rest of the group can pick up that energy and carry through the rest of the song. Truly wonderful stuff. I definitely appreciated this arrangement. A wonderful take on a classic piece that I hold very near and dear to my heart. VoicePlay. Amazing job. I absolutely loved it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I deeply appreciate all of you being here, watching this with me. And just so you know, my live streams are currently Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you would like to stop by and say hey, or ask any questions about myself or this channel, I'd be more than happy to be there for all of you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you really enjoyed this type of content, please let me know in the comments below. I would be happy to make more. I want to take this moment to appreciate all of you for being here, watching these videos. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.